It's Tuesday. Phil Lindeman with your Krystal 93 News at noon. Get Set to Win was in Breckenridge today, where Oola the dog went home with a gift card to Animal Lovers Pet Supply. But I was showing a little love to locals with
oh my God,
$50 for the ANA.
That's amazing.
Or not ANA, I think that's Animal Lovers, the Breckenridge one.
Which is where we go.
Was it really?
Yes.
Oola's owner, Linda, is a one-time local. They live in Santa Fe these days, but they visit often. And when they do, they'll be listening to Krystal 93. When they're not here in Breck, they're hitting up tiny Pajarito Mountain near Los Alamos.
It's actually built for all of the European scientists that came over for the Manhattan Project. And there's a wall that has all their signatures on it and stuff. $25 lift tickets.
Get Set to Win is bringing prizes straight to you at parking lots all across the county. Keep your car radio on Krystal and get set to win. Summit County Snowpack is sitting pretty today, 104% of average. That's the best it's been all season, still 21 points behind this time last year. Summer repaving on Swan Mountain Road will wait another year. A federal grant hit unexpected delays. Robert Jacobs with County Road and Bridge.
We applied for the grant in August and should have known by, at that time, they were saying October or November. Now it's maybe April, May. We don't know when.
That grant is worth over $4 million. The county must match it. Commissioners had already earmarked it for Swan Mountain this summer. Instead, they'll be shuffling that money to other repaving work that would have been happening in 2025. A wealthy Aspen man wants a Denver bank to forget about the $56 million he owes it. This from the Denver Post. The bank is foreclosing on businessman Dan Burrell. He set up his luxury homes as collateral. Now he's been forced to sell them. He says the whole mess has publicly disgraced him. The Forest Service has pulled a permit for the Uinta Basin Railway, that new and controversial oil and gas railroad. That permit would have built new railroad on undeveloped land in Utah. It eventually would have run oil along the Colorado River. Opponents are calling this a victory for the river and nearby communities. A 68-year-old ski patroller was killed in New York during an apparent chairlift accident. It happened at Titus Mountain Ski Resort. Details are slim. Local media reports authorities are still investigating. Local avalanche danger remains considerable today at every elevation across most of the state. Here in Summit County in the Vail area, there have been 21 reported slides since Friday. No one has been caught, carried, or injured. In sports, the Nuggets are playing the Pacers tonight at 5. This weekend is X Games Aspen, where Team Summit's Ellie Weiler is one of 8 ladies competing in the very first women's snowboard knucklehuck. Here she is.
It's been fun to progress, and I'd love to thank my parents and my coaches and all my sponsors that have helped me.
Weiler is a former Rev Tour champ and Dew Tour competitor. And in local sports, brought to you by Cassandra Schultz and Associates with American Family in Dillon. Open now on Lake Dillon, it's the Dillon Lake Loops out of Dillon Marina with Nordic skiing, snowshoeing, and fat biking. The trails are groomed every morning at 8. Also today, Summit High girls basketball is playing Glenwood Springs at home. Boys basketball is on the road for Glenwood. Phil Lindeman, Krystal 93 News.